All right, welcome back everybody. My name's Austin. One of the big reasons you're here right now is because you're invested in cryptocurrency. When something happens in this crypto market, you want to know about it. And if an altcoin at the end of the month / into next month is gearing up for something massive, I'm going to do the research and I'm going to let you know first. That's why you're here. That's what you like. Today I want to go over the top 3 crypto projects gearing up to have a potentially explosive February. On top of that, we'll get to some breaking EOS news. So check the timestamps down below and let's jump in. Coin number 3 that is going to have a major announcement within these next few months is Cardano. Native tokens, here we come. Similar to how ERC20 tokens can be issued on Ethereum, assets are coming to Cardano. When? Well, that date is approaching closer and closer, and while much of the Cardano community is thinking that we're probably ramping up for a late January event / support of native assets, from my research, it seems like the current plan is for it to be released in the middle of February. Yes, most likely. This is what we know thus far. Announcements of the upcoming changes to the Cardano network. The Cardano network will soon be transitioning from Shelley to Goguen via 2 planned hard forks, the hard forks named Allegra and Mary. And while Allegra hard fork already happened on the 16th of December, Mary hard fork February 2021. This second hard fork is due to be delivered middle of February 2021. This hard fork will require an upgrade of all core integration components, and it will introduce breaking changes to all Cardano APIs. Doesn't really tell us much, but in a note, we strongly recommend that all exchanges currently listing ADA prepare to upgrade to the version of Cardano that supports Goguen and smart contracts when available to avoid any outages, downtime, or disruption. They are telling the exchanges to be ready. If we dig a little deeper and look at the development updates, the GitHub, the commits from IOHK, implementation design for native tokens, and finalizations are being implemented, worked on, as we speak. What are your thoughts? And I know for me personally, I'm not a programmer or coder by trade. So just from the POV of the average person, an average hodler, what does this mean for me? I'm new to the crypto game and Cardano. Can somebody explain to me what this means for Cardano going forward? Well, it means that we're able to issue assets on Cardano. So it's like how Chainlink or stablecoins like USDT are issued on the Ethereum network, right? Well, it's like ERC20 tokens, but far superior. Kind of the same idea, but ERC20 tokens require smart contracts prone to errors and bugs. Native assets don't need smart contracts and are as secure as ADA itself. Wow. So this is coming fast. The minute I get more information, I'll make a video, I'll keep you updated. Okay, coin number 2 that has big things coming into February is Sushi. SushiSwap has just revealed an ambitious 2021 roadmap as one of the largest DEXs in the space and a main competitor to Uniswap. Here are the highlights of this new roadmap. A cross-chain DEX that will be enabled by Rune and Moonbeam, and implementation on the Polkadot chain, as well as a fully decentralized governance structure by the end of 2021. That means they're trending towards more decentralized, which to me is bullish, also bullish. Implementing a cross-chain DEX with the help of Polkadot, that's huge. That means they'll be able to work with everybody. The post also provided updates on previously announced projects, including a version 2 launch called Mirren, so an update, and also a mid-January target date for the launch of BentoBox, a forthcoming lending project. So this is the February, actually mid-January, big announcement. They're launching their own lending product, which is interesting because they're an automated market maker. They're a DEX, but now they're going into lending. Well, here's why. There were also hints at a possible forthcoming rebrand. Given the variety and number of products currently offered and in development, a direct quote, SushiSwap will be moving to a new domain in 2021 to reflect better how we aren't an automated market maker anymore. Interesting. Now, Uniswap and SushiSwap are automated market makers. Maybe this means SushiSwap is going full into DeFi lending and borrowing? We'll see. And finally, in a direct quote from SushiSwap core contributor 0xMaki, I want to keep incentivizing people to productivize their assets. Make them join a DAO. Reward more devs so they can build what they love. Introduce more people to DeFi and to new financial primitives. Showcase prominently new dApps on Sushi. Everyone will be a winner in 2021. Like it, support it. Sushi gearing up for some big things in this next year, and specifically in February, they are launching more lending products. Let me know what you think about any of this. Are you bullish? Do you like sushi? But let's keep going. Before we get to our number one piece of news gearing up for February, we do have to talk about breaking news that just happened this morning. Dan Laramere has just announced his departure from EOS builder Block One. Or, in other words, Dan Laramere, CTO and founder of EOS, has officially resigned to pursue new personal projects. Now, this is the third crypto project Dan has founded and then left. BitShares, which was founded in 2013, he then left. Steem, which was founded in 2016, he then left. And now EOS, founded in 2017, he's now left. What does this mean for the EOS cryptocurrency? I'd say bearish, much like the previous two cryptos that now nobody's really heard of since. They're still out there, but they're definitely not doing well. In a direct quote, which he posted on Block One's social network Voice.com on Sunday, I will continue my mission to create free market, voluntary solutions for securing liberty, life, liberty, property, and justice for all. I do not know exactly what is next, but I'm leaning towards building more censorship-resistant technologies. That's interesting because that's what Voice.com was supposed to be, a decentralized version of Facebook, so to speak. But this news comes in large part due to we're seeing the censorship come from Twitter at the moment. Trump is officially banned off Twitter. Dan Laramere says censorship has gotten out of control, so he's leaving Voice, leaving Block One, and in another direct quote, Voice has a huge battle ahead and will need to adapt if it wants to escape the same kind of coerced censorship of its users. We can no longer rely on these services. Voice is not immune from these censorship pressures. We are entering dark times. Block One confirmed the departure, saying Laramere left to pursue new personal projects. Alrighty, thoughts on this? And coin number one making today's list that has big things happening in February is NEO. They're going through huge changes. Hong Fei, their founder, gives an in-depth walkthrough of the 5 new aspects about NEO 3.0 at the second Nova Global, a summit in Shanghai, China. And it's interesting because NEO, 3 years ago, was known as sort of the Chinese Ethereum. Well, 3 years later, it's clear that Ethereum is absolutely killing it. And NEO, where did they fit in this cryptocurrency world? Well, they say themselves that as of today, in 2021, we have value storage protocols represented by Bitcoin, high-performance public blockchains represented by Ethereum, homogeneous cross-chain networks represented by Polkadot, storage protocols represented by Filecoin, Oracle solutions represented by cryptocurrencies such as Chainlink, running on layer 2. And because of all these things, the next generation internet, or Web 3.0, the puzzle is almost complete. So if they're admitting that they have these things, where does NEO fit into this? With this all-new pattern in sight, NEO has launched a new set of Solutions 3.0 with NEO 3. Let me share with you the highlights. So as a potential hodler of NEO, which I'm not, maybe you are, but either way, you can be ready. NEO 3, the all-in-one blockchain experience. NEO 3 will be a full migration of the NEO mainnet, which means that NEO 3 will be an entirely new blockchain generated from the Genesis block. So it is a whole new blockchain, summarized by the following 5 main points. Number 1, new features. They have oracles, NEOFS, and NEO ID. So this is what you should expect. NEO 3 mainnet will integrate 3 important functional models, including built-in oracles, a decentralized storage network, and also a decentralized ID solution. Interesting. So they're basically saying, we don't need the Filecoins for storage. We don't need the Chainlinks for oracles. And we'll have our own just decentralized store your ID immutably on our blockchain. They're going for the whole all-in-one approach. Honestly, it sounds like they're trying to do it all because they're also going to integrate Poly Network cross-chain ecosystem. This already exists. They're just going to integrate it. And also Flamingo-based DeFi ecosystem. We've talked about this. This already exists, but it's all working with the new Neo blockchain. So they're trying to really be everything. We'll see how that works. I would say sort of the biggest unknown that they're trying out, they're having a whole new governance model. Check this out. This is the most important and sophisticated change in Neo 3, a new dynamic on-chain governance mechanism voted directly by Neo holders, which I like, but it seems is this centralized? The top 21 candidates with the most votes from the Neo holders will form the Neo Council. The top 7 nodes will become consensus nodes of the network and are responsible for generating blocks. The results of the votes will be updated every 21 blocks. It seems like they're going for better performance. It is more centralized though. We will see. Give me your thoughts on Neo 3. Either way, it is coming beginning of 2021. Be ready. Okay, that is the video. My name's Austin. Before I let you go, if you could help me out real quick, I'm really trying to get Andreas Antonopoulos on the channel. He tweeted this out just this morning. In 2020, I did 51 interviews with journalists, teachers, and students from all over the world, from an elementary school class to an interview with a self-described boomer. I tried to educate those outside of the cryptosphere. Who should I talk to next? If you have a Twitter account, I'm going to link this right down below. I'd love a little fave. We have almost 100 right now. I'd love an RT, love a fave, but I responded. Would love to have you on the channel, Andreas. My brother and I, we're not traders. We're not coders. Our channel is for the everyman, and we have over 330,000 active subs that would love to hear your perspective via the POV of the everyman, i.e. you, or every woman, every person. Maybe I should have said, but either way, there's a link down below. Would love a little nudge here, if you would. See you tomorrow.